Power, creation, destruction, compassion, protection. Across Asia, ancient civilizations have revered gods who wield unimaginable power. But who are the most powerful? For thousands of years, people have looked to divine beings for guidance, protection, and wisdom. In the vast landscapes of Asia, where cultures are rich and deeply rooted in tradition, gods have played an integral role in shaping societies and influencing destinies. From towering temples in India to serene shrines in Japan, these powerful deities are not just mythical figures, they are living legends, woven into the very fabric of life. But what makes a god truly powerful? Is it their ability to create and destroy worlds, their compassion and wisdom, or their unwavering sense of justice and protection? In this journey, we will explore the myths and legends of 5 of the most powerful gods in Asia, each with their own extraordinary abilities, legendary stories, and timeless influence. From the divine trinity of Hinduism, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, to the fierce Chinese warrior god Guan Yu, the radiant Japanese sun goddess Amaterasu, the mighty Vedic king of the gods Indra, and the compassionate bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, also known as Guanyin, these deities have stood the test of time, inspiring millions with their stories of power and devotion. Asia's religious landscape is as diverse as its geography, with Hinduism, Buddhism, Shintoism, and traditional Chinese beliefs blending and evolving over millennia. Each culture brings unique interpretations and attributes to their gods, reflecting the values and aspirations of their people. These divine beings are not just celestial entities, but moral compasses, guardians of balance, and sources of spiritual strength. Whether presiding over cosmic cycles, granting prosperity, or offering salvation, their influence extends beyond temples and scriptures into everyday life. They have shaped art, literature, and even governance, playing an essential role in the cultural evolution of Asia. So, what are the myths that surround these gods? What powers do they wield, and how have they left their mark on history? Whether it's Shiva's cosmic dance that brings about destruction and renewal, or Amaterasu's light that gives life to Japan, each story is a captivating blend of power, devotion, and mystery. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of divine legends and uncover the secrets of the 5 most powerful gods in Asia. The Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. In Hinduism, the concept of the Trimurti, or 3 forms, represents the 3 fundamental forces that govern the universe: creation, preservation, and destruction. These cosmic roles are embodied by 3 powerful deities: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. Together they maintain the delicate balance of existence, ensuring the eternal cycle of birth, life, and death. But who are these gods, and what makes their power so awe-inspiring? Brahma, the god of creation, is often depicted with 4 faces and 4 arms, symbolizing his omnipresence and omniscience. Each face represents one of the Vedas, the ancient sacred texts of Hinduism, which he is said to have composed. According to mythology, Brahma emerged from a lotus flower sprouting from the navel of Vishnu, ready to craft the universe with his divine knowledge and wisdom. Despite his significant role in the cosmic order, Brahma is the least worshipped of the Trimurti. Why? Legend has it that he was cursed for his pride and for seeking superiority over the other gods. One popular myth tells the story of Brahma's attempt to claim authority by creating a 5th head to surpass the 4-headed form of Shiva. In response, Shiva, angered by Brahma's arrogance, destroyed the 5th head and cursed him to be largely ignored in religious worship. As a result, while Vishnu and Shiva command immense devotion, Brahma's temples are few and far between. In Hindu cosmology, Brahma is responsible for the formation of earth, sky, and heaven. However, his work is considered complete, and it is Vishnu and Shiva who continue to influence the lives of mortals and gods alike. Brahma's role highlights the transient nature of creation. What is built must eventually be maintained and ultimately dissolved. If Brahma gives life, it is Vishnu who ensures that it thrives. Known as the Supreme Preserver, Vishnu's role is to maintain cosmic order, stepping in whenever the universe is threatened by evil or chaos. His influence spans across countless lifetimes through his 10 avatars, or earthly incarnations, known as the Dashavatara. 2 of his most revered avatars are Rama and Krishna, both of whom play crucial roles in Hindu epics. As Rama, Vishnu embodies virtue, duty, and righteousness, leading the battle against the demon king Ravana in the epic Ramayana. As Krishna, he is a divine strategist and guide, delivering the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita to the warrior Arjuna, teaching the path of dharma, righteous duty. Other significant avatars include Narasimha, the half-lion, half-man incarnation, who destroyed the demon king Hiranyakashipu, and Kurma, the tortoise, who played a crucial role in the churning of the cosmic ocean. Vishnu's divine consort is Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, symbolizing his commitment to providing stability and abundance. Vishnu is often depicted reclining on the cosmic serpent Shesha, floating on the milky ocean, awaiting the moment when the universe requires his intervention. He holds 4 symbolic items: the conch shell, Shankha, which represents the sacred sound of creation; the discus, Chakra, a weapon that destroys evil and restores dharma; the lotus, Padma, symbolizing purity and spiritual awakening; the mace, Gada, representing strength and authority. Vishnu's role in Hinduism emphasizes the importance of balance, preserving goodness while intervening against evil forces. Time and again, Vishnu incarnates to protect the world from destruction, ensuring the eternal cycle of life continues. The third and perhaps most enigmatic member of the Trimurti is Shiva, the god of destruction and transformation. Unlike Vishnu, who maintains order, Shiva represents the endings necessary for new beginnings. His destruction is not one of chaos but of rebirth, clearing the old to make way for the new. Shiva's power is raw, untamed, and yet deeply spiritual. Shiva is known by many names: Mahadeva, the great god; Rudra, the fierce one; and Nataraj, the lord of dance. His most iconic depiction shows him with a third eye, which, when opened, unleashes devastating destruction. He adorns himself with serpents, symbolizing control over fear and death, and carries the trident, Trishul, representing the balance of the 3 gunas, qualities of existence: creation, preservation, and destruction. One of the most captivating aspects of Shiva's mythology is his cosmic dance, the Tandava. This divine dance represents the rhythm of the universe, where creation and destruction exist in harmony. As he dances, the drumbeats signify the cycle of life and death, reminding us that change is the only constant. Shiva is also the lord of Mount Kailash, where he resides in deep meditation, detached from worldly concerns. His consort, Parvati, balances his destructive power with love and devotion, and their son, Ganesha, is revered as the remover of obstacles. One of the most well-known legends associated with Shiva is the story of the destruction and rebirth of the universe. When the universe becomes corrupt and filled with negative energy, Shiva performs the Tandava to bring an end to the chaos, paving the way for a new cycle of creation by Brahma and preservation by Vishnu. Beyond destruction, Shiva embodies compassion and wisdom. He is known as Nilkanth, the blue-throated one, for drinking the poison that emerged during the churning of the ocean, saving the universe from annihilation. This act of self-sacrifice further cements his role as both a destroyer and a protector. Together, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva form the core of Hindu cosmology, each playing a unique yet interconnected role. They remind us that creation, preservation, and destruction are all essential aspects of existence. Without creation, life cannot begin. Without preservation, it cannot flourish. Without destruction, it cannot evolve. While worship practices may favor Vishnu and Shiva over Brahma, the Trimurti collectively represent the eternal forces that shape the universe. Whether you seek creation, sustenance, or transformation, these gods offer timeless wisdom that continues to guide millions around the world. So, which of these gods do you feel most connected to? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned as we explore the next powerful god in our journey through Asia's divine pantheon. Guan Yu, the warrior god. In the annals of Chinese history, few figures are as revered and celebrated as Guan Yu, the mighty warrior whose name has become synonymous with loyalty, righteousness, and unwavering integrity. Rising to prominence during the Three Kingdoms era, 220 to 280 CE, Guan Yu was not just a formidable general, but a man whose extraordinary character and battlefield prowess earned him an immortal place in Chinese culture. But how did a mortal warrior transform into one of the most venerated deities in China? Let's explore the incredible journey of Guan Yu, From legendary general to divine protector, Guan Yu's story begins in the turbulent period of the Three Kingdoms, an era marked by war, intrigue, and the struggle for supremacy over China. Serving under Liu Bei, the leader of the Shuhan Kingdom, Guan Yu distinguished himself with unmatched martial skill, strategic brilliance, and above all, an unshakable sense of loyalty. One of the most iconic tales of his devotion to Liu Bei occurred when he was temporarily captured by the rival warlord Cao Cao. Despite being offered wealth, power, and high status, Guan Yu remained steadfast in his allegiance to Liu Bei, eventually escaping and reuniting with his sworn brother. His legendary feats in battle, such as the defense of Jing Province and the famous crossing of the Five Passes, solidified his reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill and honor. However, Guan Yu's fate took a tragic turn when he was betrayed by former allies and captured by the forces of the Eastern Wu Kingdom. Refusing to surrender or compromise his values, he met his end with dignity, securing his place as a timeless symbol of loyalty and valor. Guan Yu's legacy did not end with his mortal life. Over the centuries, his unwavering loyalty and moral integrity elevated him to divine status, transcending his role as a military general. He was deified in Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism, each viewing him as a paragon of different virtues. In Taoism, he became known as Guan Di, the god of war and righteousness, a powerful guardian against evil forces and a symbol of unwavering justice. Taoists believe his spirit protects the righteous and punishes the wicked. In Buddhism, he was venerated as a Dharma protector, embodying the values of steadfastness and moral rectitude, ensuring the safety of monasteries and Buddhist teachings. In Confucianism, he represents the ultimate model of loyalty and righteousness, qualities that align perfectly with Confucian ideals of honor and integrity in governance and relationships. His influence extends far beyond the battlefield. Today, Guan Yu is worshipped by business owners, law enforcement officers, and even politicians who seek his blessing for integrity, prosperity, and protection. In Chinese business culture, his presence is believed to ward off corruption and ensure fair dealings. Police stations and courtrooms across China often display his image, as he is seen as the guardian of justice and truth. Guan Yu's striking visual representation is unmistakable and packed with symbolic meaning. He is often depicted with a stern red face, a long flowing beard, and wielding his legendary weapon, the Green Dragon Crescent Blade, a massive polearm said to weigh over 40 kilograms. The red face symbolizes his unwavering loyalty, courage, and honesty, while the long beard is a sign of wisdom and dignity. Statues of Guan Yu typically show him in full battle armor, standing tall and commanding with a fierce yet righteous expression. His piercing gaze is said to strike fear into the hearts of wrongdoers and inspire devotion in those who seek justice and righteousness. Worship of Guan Yu takes place in countless temples across China and abroad. His temples, known as Guandi Miao, are found in every major Chinese city, often filled with incense and offerings from devotees seeking his protection. These temples are especially popular in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Southeast Asia, where Chinese communities continue to honor him as a protector of wealth, honor, and brotherhood. His influence extends beyond religious spaces. Business establishments, police stations, and even homes often feature small shrines dedicated to Guan Yu. Worshippers seek his blessing for success, security, and moral strength. The annual Guan Yu festival, held on the 24th day of the 6th lunar month, draws thousands of devotees who pay tribute with grand processions and martial arts demonstrations, celebrating his enduring spirit. The legacy of Guan Yu transcends national borders. Chinese immigrants carried his worship with them across the world, establishing shrines and temples in countries with significant Chinese populations, such as Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and even parts of the Western world. His values of honor and righteousness resonate deeply with people of diverse backgrounds, making him a truly global icon of justice and integrity. In popular culture, Guan Yu's image continues to inspire. From literature to films, video games, and even comic books, he remains a staple figure in retellings of the Three Kingdoms saga. Whether portrayed as a stoic warrior or a divine protector, Guan Yu's character captivates audiences and reminds them of the timeless values he stood for. Guan Yu's journey from a mortal warrior to a divine guardian is a testament to the enduring power of loyalty, righteousness, and courage. He serves as an eternal reminder that true greatness is not just measured by victories on the battlefield, but by the principles one upholds in life. Whether in times of war or peace, Guan Yu's unwavering spirit continues to guide and protect those who seek justice, integrity, and honor. So, what do you think about Guan Yu's transformation from legendary warrior to revered deity? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories from Asian mythology. Amaterasu, the sun goddess. In the rich tapestry of Japanese mythology, no deity shines brighter than Amaterasu Omikami, the radiant goddess of the sun. She is revered as the supreme deity of Shintoism, the indigenous faith of Japan, and is considered the source of light, life, and prosperity for the nation. Her influence extends beyond mythology, deeply entwined with Japan's imperial lineage and cultural identity. But who exactly is Amaterasu, and how did she come to embody the essence of the Japanese spirit? Amaterasu's role in Japanese mythology is paramount. She is believed to be the direct ancestor of the Japanese imperial family, linking the ruling lineage to the heavens and granting divine legitimacy to their reign. According to the Kojiki, records of ancient matters, and Nihon Shoki, chronicles of Japan, Amaterasu was born from the left eye of the creator god Izanagi when he purified himself after venturing into the underworld. She was immediately recognized for her brilliance and tasked with ruling the Takamagahara, the celestial realm of the gods. Amaterasu is often depicted as a majestic figure, radiating light, draped in flowing robes and holding the sacred mirror, Yata no Kagami, one of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan. This mirror, along with the sacred sword, Kusanagi no Tsurugi, and the sacred jewel, Yasukani no Magatama, represents her divine power and presence on earth. These items were entrusted to her grandson, Ninigi no Mikoto, when he descended to rule Japan, solidifying the connection between the celestial and earthly realms. To this day, the mirror is enshrined at the Ise Grand Shrine, the most sacred Shinto shrine in Japan, where Amaterasu is worshipped as the divine protector of the nation. One of the most well-known and captivating myths surrounding Amaterasu is the story of how she once plunged the world into darkness. This legendary tale speaks of a time when her mischievous brother, Susanoo, the storm god, caused havoc in the heavens. His reckless actions, including the destruction of Amaterasu's sacred rice fields and desecration of her palace, drove her into despair. In her grief and anger, she retreated into a celestial cave, Amano Iwato, sealing herself inside and casting the entire world into darkness and chaos. With the absence of the sun, crops withered, the land grew cold, and the other gods grew desperate. They devised a clever plan to lure Amaterasu out of hiding. The goddess Amino Uzume, known for her wit and playfulness, performed a lively and somewhat scandalous dance outside the cave entrance, drawing laughter and intrigue from the gathered deities. Curious about the commotion, Amaterasu peeked out, and in that moment, the gods revealed a mirror, reflecting her own radiant beauty back at her. Entranced and reassured by her own divine presence, she slowly emerged, bringing light back to the world and restoring order. This myth not only highlights Amaterasu's importance as the bringer of light and life, but also emphasizes themes of renewal, resilience, and the importance of harmony in the cosmos. Amaterasu's influence extends far beyond ancient mythology. She remains an integral part of modern Japanese culture and national identity. Her divine presence is honored in countless ways, from religious ceremonies to national symbols. One of the most significant expressions of devotion to Amaterasu is the Ise Grand Shrine pilgrimage, an ancient tradition where millions of worshippers visit the shrine each year to pay respects and seek her blessings. The Shikinen Sengu ritual, which takes place every 20 years, involves the complete rebuilding of the shrine to symbolize renewal and continuity. This sacred event reaffirms the belief in the impermanence of life and the importance of rejuvenation, values that are deeply rooted in Shinto philosophy. Amaterasu's presence is also embedded in Japanese national symbols. The rising sun flag, for instance, represents her celestial radiance, and references to her divine light are frequently found in Japanese literature, poetry, and even modern pop culture. Her story has inspired numerous works of art, anime, and films, portraying her as a symbol of hope and guidance. Even in contemporary times, Amaterasu embodies the ideals of harmony, unity, and perseverance. Her narrative reminds the Japanese people of their cultural heritage and reinforces the connection between their nation and the divine. Amaterasu Omakami stands as a beacon of light, hope, and prosperity for Japan. Her influence endures, shaping the cultural and spiritual identity of the nation. She is more than a deity. She is a symbol of resilience and renewal, guiding the people through challenges and reminding them of the cyclical nature of life. Amaterasu continues to illuminate Japan's path forward. Her story is a timeless reminder of the power of light over darkness and the enduring importance of harmony in an ever-changing world. Indra, the king of the gods. Among the pantheon of Hindu gods, Indra stands as one of the most powerful and revered deities in early Vedic mythology. As the king of the heavens, the god of rain, thunder, and war, Indra was worshipped as a mighty warrior who wielded the forces of nature with his divine strength. His tales of victory, valor, and cosmic battles against formidable foes made him a legendary figure, but over time, his prominence in Hindu worship declined. Let's explore Indra's significance, his heroic exploits, and his enduring influence in both Hindu and Buddhist traditions. Indra's role in Hindu mythology is multifaceted. He is both a protector of the cosmic order and a deity who grants prosperity through rain. As the lord of Svarga, heaven, Indra governs the celestial realms and commands the army of the gods, leading them into battle against demonic forces that threaten the balance of the universe. His most famous symbol is the Vajra, a powerful thunderbolt weapon that he uses to strike down his enemies and bring rains to the parched earth. The Vajra symbolizes both his destructive power and his role as a life-giver, ensuring agricultural prosperity for humanity. Indra is often depicted riding his magnificent white elephant, Airavata, whose multiple trunks signify strength and divine might. Airavata is believed to draw water from the celestial oceans, which Indra then releases as life-giving rain. This association with rain and fertility made Indra a key deity in Vedic rituals, as people prayed to him for bountiful harvests and protection from droughts. Indra's most celebrated legend is his battle against Vritra, a colossal dragon-like demon who had seized the world's waters and plunged it into drought. According to the Rig Veda, Vritra's hold over the waters symbolized stagnation and chaos, preventing the rivers from flowing and causing great suffering to both gods and mortals. Recognizing the dire situation, Indra, armed with his Vajra and fueled by divine strength, confronted Vritra in an epic battle. In a dramatic climax, Indra struck Vritra with his thunderbolt, shattering the demon and releasing the imprisoned waters back into the world. This victory established Indra as the savior of humanity, ensuring the cycle of life continued. The myth of Indra and Vritra symbolizes the eternal struggle between order and chaos, life and destruction, reinforcing Indra's role as a divine protector. Beyond his battle with Vritra, Indra is also depicted in numerous myths defending the heavens from powerful demons such as the Asuras. He is often portrayed enjoying celestial pleasures in his paradise, Indraloka, yet he remains ever vigilant in safeguarding the realm of gods and mortals alike. Despite his once central role in early Vedic religion, Indra's prominence gradually waned with the rise of the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. As Hinduism evolved, spiritual emphasis shifted from external forces like rain and war to more abstract concepts such as dharma, righteousness, karma, action, and moksha, liberation. Indra's personality, often portrayed as indulgent and prone to jealousy, led to a perception of him as a less ideal figure for devotion compared to the more philosophical and compassionate deities like Vishnu and Shiva. In later Puranic texts, Indra is sometimes depicted as a deity who faces challenges and temptations, often requiring the intervention of higher gods to restore cosmic order. Stories such as the Govardhan Hill episode, where Lord Krishna lifts a mountain to protect villagers from Indra's wrathful rains, further depict his diminishing influence in Hindu consciousness. However, while his status declined in mainstream Hinduism, Indra's influence remains strong in Southeast Asian mythology and Buddhist traditions. In Buddhism, Indra, known as Saka or Chakra, is depicted as a benevolent protector of the Dharma and a supporter of the Buddha's teachings. His heavenly abode, Triyastrimsa, the 33 heavens, remains an important part of Buddhist cosmology, where he presides as a guardian of righteousness and cosmic law. In Thailand, Cambodia, and other Southeast Asian countries, Indra continues to be venerated, often depicted in temple art and traditional literature, as a divine warrior and a giver of rain. He is also invoked in royal ceremonies and agricultural rituals to bless the land with fertility and prosperity. Though Indra's worship may have declined over the centuries, his legacy as the king of the gods, the bringer of rain, and the fierce protector of order continues to resonate in myths and traditions across Asia. Whether as the wielder of the Vajra in Hindu texts or as Saka in Buddhist lore, Indra's enduring presence reminds us of the dynamic relationship between gods, nature, and humanity. From his heroic triumphs against chaos to his role as a cosmic guardian, Indra's story teaches us about strength, leadership, and the delicate balance of power and responsibility. While other gods may have risen in popularity, the thunderous echoes of Indra's Vajra still remind us of the might of the heavens. Avalokiteshvara Guanyin, the goddess of mercy. Among the many revered deities in Buddhist tradition, few have captured the hearts of millions quite like Avalokiteshvara, known in East Asia as Guanyin. Renowned as the bodhisattva of compassion, Guanyin is a divine figure whose mercy knows no bounds, offering solace and hope to all who call upon her name. From her origins as a male bodhisattva in India to her transformation into the beloved female goddess in East Asia, Guanyin's presence transcends culture, gender, and time. Let's delve into her fascinating journey, her enduring legends, and her global influence. Guanyin's story begins in ancient India, where she was originally known as Avalokiteshvara, meaning the Lord who looks down with compassion. In early Buddhist scriptures, Avalokiteshvara was portrayed as a powerful male bodhisattva who vowed to liberate all sentient beings from suffering. He is closely associated with the teachings of the Lotus Sutra, one of the most influential Mahayana Buddhist texts, which describes his boundless compassion and his ability to take various forms to help those in distress. As Buddhism spread from India to China, Korea, and Japan, Avalokiteshvara underwent a remarkable transformation. Over time, his image evolved into that of Guanyin, a compassionate female figure who embodies the nurturing and maternal aspects of mercy. This shift reflected the cultural values of East Asia, where compassion and kindness were closely linked with feminine qualities. By the Tang dynasty, 618 to 907 CE, Guanyin had become widely recognized as a protector of women, children, and sailors, and her worship extended to all aspects of life. Despite this transformation, Guanyin retained the fundamental qualities of Avalokiteshvara: selflessness, empathy, and the unwavering commitment to alleviating suffering. She is often depicted wearing flowing white robes symbolizing purity and holding a vase filled with holy water that grants relief to those in pain. The stories of Guanyin's compassion are as vast as the oceans she is believed to watch over. One of the most famous legends speaks of how she was once a princess who renounced her royal life to pursue enlightenment and save others. Her father, displeased with her decision, subjected her to trials and hardships, yet Guanyin's kindness and determination never wavered. Eventually, she achieved enlightenment and chose to stay in the earthly realm to guide and protect those in need. Perhaps the most awe-inspiring depiction of Guanyin is in the form of the thousand-armed Guanyin, an image that showcases her ability to reach out to all corners of the world. According to legend, Guanyin vowed to never rest until she had saved all beings from suffering. However, upon witnessing the endless pain of the world, she shattered into pieces. Through divine intervention, she was given 1,000 arms and eyes, allowing her to aid countless people simultaneously. Each of her 1,000 hands holds a symbolic object, representing the diverse ways in which she offers assistance and guidance. Another popular belief is that Guanyin hears the cries of those in peril and rushes to their aid, whether it be a lost soul in the underworld or a sailor struggling at sea. She is often invoked in times of crisis, with devotees reciting her mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, which calls upon her compassionate energy to bring relief and protection. Guanyin's influence is not confined to temples and scriptures. Her presence is deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life across East Asia. In China, she is one of the most widely worshipped deities, with millions offering prayers at temples dedicated to her. The Guanyin Temple in Putuo-shan, an island known as her spiritual home, attracts thousands of pilgrims seeking her blessings and guidance. Whether it's students praying for success in exams or travelers seeking a safe journey, Guanyin's compassionate presence is always near. In Korea, she is known as Gwansom Bosal, and her temples, such as the famous Naksansa Temple, stand as places of refuge and solace. Similarly, in Japan, she is revered as Kannon, with countless shrines dedicated to her, including the renowned Sanju Sangendo Temple in Kyoto, home to a breathtaking display of 1,000 life-size statues of her compassionate form. Guanyin's influence extends beyond the spiritual realm. She is also a symbol of modern spirituality and mindfulness. In many homes, her image is displayed as a source of comfort and inspiration, and her teachings continue to guide individuals in seeking kindness, patience, and understanding in their daily lives. Her influence is not limited to Asia. As Buddhism spread to the West, Guanyin became a universal symbol of compassion, inspiring people across different cultures and religions to embrace empathy and selflessness. Guanyin, the goddess of mercy, remains an enduring beacon of hope and compassion in a world often plagued by suffering. Her story is one of selflessness, boundless love, and the unwavering commitment to alleviating the pain of all beings. Whether she is worshipped in a grand temple or called upon in a moment of despair, Guanyin's presence offers a sense of peace and reassurance to millions. From the cosmic dance of Shiva to the compassionate touch of Guanyin, each of these gods carries a power beyond our imagination. Across Asia, these divine beings have shaped cultures, influenced civilizations, and inspired countless generations with their profound wisdom, strength, and mercy. Whether through the life-giving light of Amaterasu, the righteous valor of Guan Yu, or the thunderous might of Indra, these deities continue to hold a special place in the hearts of millions. The Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, stand as the ultimate forces of creation, preservation, and destruction, ensuring the cosmic cycle of life remains in balance. Brahma's vision of creation, Vishnu's unwavering dedication to preserving Dharma, and Shiva's transformative power remind us of the eternal dance of existence. Meanwhile, Guan Yu teaches us the values of loyalty and righteousness, a legacy that transcends time and borders, bringing a sense of justice and integrity to those who invoke his name. Amaterasu, as the radiant sun goddess, continues to shine her divine light on Japan, symbolizing hope, renewal, and prosperity. Indra, the once mighty warrior of the heavens, reminds us of humanity's relationship with nature, power, and responsibility. And finally, Guanyin's boundless compassion resonates as a timeless beacon of mercy, reminding us of the power of kindness in a world filled with suffering. Despite their diverse origins and stories, one thing remains clear: these gods are more than just mythical figures. They represent ideals, aspirations, and the spiritual essence of entire civilizations. They are woven into the fabric of daily life, influencing everything from art and literature to governance and personal values. Their presence can be felt in grand temples, intimate shrines, and even within the hearts of those who seek guidance and strength. These deities continue to inspire millions across generations, offering comfort in times of uncertainty and serving as role models of virtue, courage, and devotion. Their stories are timeless, providing lessons that remain relevant even in the modern world. Whether we turn to them for wisdom, protection, or inner peace, their legacy endures. Which god story fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into mythology, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories from the rich tapestry of Asian mythology.